Okay, so this is 613. As promised, we didn't quite finish this lesson. We didn't get to this question, so I wanted to show you how to do this since it is on the 613 homework. So we're going to use our knowledge of trig ratios in right triangles to answer the question. So angle theta is acute angle in triangle DEF. If the cosine of theta is 9/41, what is the sine of theta? So I'm going to go ahead and redraw my triangle right here. So I've got this is theta, and I know that cosine of theta is 9 adjacent over hypotenuse, 9/41. And so I have this. Now, if you recall, this is one of our special Pythagorean triples. Now, if you don't recognize it right off the top, that's okay. But it is a Pythagorean triple. And so that means it's going to work out really nice. But basically, I do the Pythagorean theorem to find out the missing side. We're going to call it Q. And we're not going to call it Q, not with theta. Let's call it B, for lack of a better name. So, unless you recognize the pattern. So if you recognize the pattern, you're boom, you know the answer. I recognize the pattern. But it's one of those triples isn't a natural one for most people. So I know that 9 squared plus b squared is 41 squared. So that's 81 plus b squared equals 81, excuse me. That's what 41 squared is 1681. You can use a calculator and verify that for me, but it's true. B squared then equals 1600, and I take the square root, and B is 40. So B is 40, and so now that I know B, I can figure out what the sine of theta is. So the sine of theta must be 40/41. What do I know about the side lengths of DEF? I know that it's a triple. This one's just kind of talking about, I know that this is true in case you were stuck with how to do it, where each letter went, all of that stuff. And so B is more of a hint for A in case you need it. But basically, I either remembered the triple pattern, so I remembered the Pythagorean triple 9, 40, 41, or I did the Pythagorean theorem, found the missing side, which was 40, and then set up my sine ratio. Those are your justifications. So then it says to determine the tangent of theta and to justify my answer. So now that I have my triangle, the tangent of theta is very straightforward. Tangent of theta is going to be the opposite side over the adjacent side, and there's tangent 40. Tangent theta, which is 40/9. And again, I know this missing sides because of cosine is adjacent. Adjacent divided by hypotenuse, which makes 40 the 9 the adjacent side. 9 is adjacent to theta. 41 is the hypotenuse. Which leaves me with 40 is the opposite side. Opposite to theta. Okay, and so tangent is opposite over adjacent. And that's all there is to it. It's pretty straightforward. It's not that hard, but I didn't want you to be struggling with since it was supposed to be part of the instruction. Have a great day. I'll see you guys soon.